What's going on, Trader Gang? It's your boy Nikki Pips. We are back at it again with a Sunday night market breakdown for you guys. So I'm happy to be back on. I'm glad the markets are open again. So just a little business before we pop on the charts here, because we got about 2 minutes. Told everybody it's 7:30. So just to update you guys, of course, Friday we ended up blowing our 50K account. So we are starting a fresh 50K account with Take Profit Trader. So of course, the goal is to pass this challenge within 5 days, because we have to have 5 trading days in this challenge. So we're going to try to pass it in 5 days. If we don't, that's okay. There's no problem with that, but that's going to be the attempt. But we're going to do it with, of course, proper risk, and discipline. So that is the goal. So I'm excited to trade this week, but at the same time, we have to be super vigilant, really pay attention to the way the market's moving, because we have a lot of news this week. So pretty much every day. So we're going to go through that here as well. So I'll go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Might have a little bit of background music if you guys don't mind. Same sun, different shade. We all walk this cracked up concrete. Pay our own kind of ways. Same block, different stories. Same sky, different smoke. All right, go. All right. Yeah. I'm the kid by the liquor store sign. Drawing dreams on the brown. All right, go. Mama work late, 2 buses, 3 jobs. I babysit my brother and I pray she don't stop. So it is 7:30. Let's get to it. So let me move myself down here. All right. So let's take a look at Forex Factory. So this is all the news that we have this week. So starting with Monday. So I also want to say also that, of course, we have 2 more days, 3 more days till the end of the month. So we're starting a new month pretty much this week as well. So we're going into April. So of course, that's probably why all this news is coming out, because it's the end of the month. Typically when that happens. So going right into it, Monday we have Powell is going to speak at 7:30. So we have to be super careful here, because of course that's also when the market ends up doing some type of reversal or a huge pullback at that time. So we just have to be very mindful of that. Tuesday, we have Jolt's job openings at 7 a.m. So, of course, we have to be very careful with that as well. And then we have a bunch of councilmen that are speaking throughout the day. Wednesday, we have ADP, NFP. So that's at 5:15 in the morning. So we don't have to worry about that too much. We have poor retail sales. So this, we don't have to worry about too much. But the time that we trade, we have ISM manufacturers. So we have to definitely be careful here, because this is a red folder and it's at 7 a.m. So on that day, more than likely, I'm going to wait until 7 a.m. to kind of see what market does. So because typically our rule of thumb is we wait 10 to 15 minutes after market open, so we can get some type of true direction. But with this, I'd rather wait a little bit longer. So Wednesday, we're going to be very patient. Thursday, we have unemployment claims. Nothing really too much here. That's pre-market, so it's at 5:30. And then, of course, Friday, we do have NFP and unemployment rates and average hourly earnings. So this is at 5:30 in the morning. So depending on which direction price goes, more than likely, it's going to go in the opposite direction. So, like, for instance, say if price comes out at 5:30 in the morning and it just rips to the upside, more than likely it's going to dump. come market open. So we just have to, again, be very patient, disciplined, and just see what the market's going to do. So that's pretty much it for the news. So we have pretty much a news-filled week for the most part. So there you guys have it for that. Let's head over to the chart. So here, the market just pretty much dumped. So I had, when I looked back at this, kind of crazy because I looked at it, I was looking at a lot of it on the 30-minute and stuff like that. So, I mean, we had a lot of consolidation right here. We had one crazy push up, and then price just dumped. And then, what was it? 4 o'clock. So it was like 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Thursday. Price just ripped to the upside because Trump made an announcement. So it just ripped to the upside, and then it just consolidated. So it looked like price was going to continue to go up, but it didn't. It just kind of went sideways, and then it kind of went up to this supply area, and then just dumped, and it just kept dumping. So Friday was definitely a super bearish day. I didn't take any trades on Friday because I was waiting until tomorrow to actually start the new account. So with that being said, we're going to do our top-down analysis here. So we're going to go up to the weekly here. So we can see here our overall trend is still bullish, but at the same time we can look right here, and we are at a severe demand level and supply level. So price has broken multiple levels here. So even though we're in an overall bullish trend, we are bearish, right? Clear as day. So we always want to see if different time frames match up, right? So we can, obviously see the weekly is bearish, the daily are clearly bearish, and the reason for that is because if we zoom in a little bit, what happened? We broke structure here, we broke structure here, we broke a level right here, and we even broke this level right here. So breaking multiple levels, so making lower lows and lower highs, that's clear price action to the downside. So like you can literally take a trend line and mark it up. Like, what is that? Is that going up or down? Clearly going down. So until price ends up finding a level that it respects and ends up pushing back up, we're still bearish until further notice, basically. So we're going to do what we always do. So of course, we always want to mark up the all-time high. So that's always good to have in mind of where that actually is. So our all-time high is at 50,609. What you know about best friend luck? Mama still just pray. What you know about choosing peace when the rage. There we go. We have our all-time high, and then now we have to do our weekly high and low. So this was literally all last week. So we're gonna mark up our previous week. Still lean in the rise, see low eyes up, still nod to the ones that we lost, that's love. If you ain't from here, you might miss what it means. How we laugh in the dark, still protect our team. Got auntie in the pew, got cuz on the yard, got a heart full of steel. Previous weekly high, 47,215. Now we're gonna do it for the low. Raised on the blocks with the chalk outlines, whole crew outside. So where is that? I'd say it's at about 45,280. So we got previous weekly low. Oops. 45,280. So there we go. So that's our previous weekly high and low. Then we're going to go down to the daily here and look for some other levels. Like, what are some possible levels where price could go? So obviously, we're going to look for more lows because, again, like I said, our trend is bearish. So further notice. So granted, yes, did we tap into a level of demand and supply right here? Yep, we sure did. But we're still going to mark out lows just because of market structure and price action. So that being said, we'll find another level. So I like this level right here. So we'll do 43,465. And then we got another level right here. So we got 42,100. Keep it high reach. Sunday play ball on the black top. Monday back work at the laptop. Still hit the hood when the track drop. Still deck the homies at the back drop. So, because I'm not going to put any levels up here, just because we need to break this previous weekly high before anything. So until I see us break, like get close to this level, I'm not even going to mark up anything up here until then. So, because we just want to keep our charts clean. So you can see here, just on the daily, I pretty much have just two levels that price can tap into. So, you know, granted, like we're trying to push up right here because you can see there's a little bit of a rejection right here. So we can go on the 4 hour and kind of see what that looks like. So you can see here we have a little bit of a rejection on the 4 hour. Price might try to push up. And that could be the case, but until we see confirmation of that, you know, we're still going to continue to keep pushing down. So granted, like I said, we're making lower lows and lower highs. So could price push back up here before it pushes back down? It very well could. So it could do something like, so we could come up here, price could end up coming right here. We end up pushing back down, possibly making a lower high, and then another lower low. Doing this and breaking down, breaking past this previous weekly low. So that's what we could do, or price can end up pushing to the upside. So, but again, we don't know. So let's see on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, it's even hard to tell because we'd have to literally zoom out almost, because we have all these levels right here. So if you see here, this is one area that I marked up on the higher time frame. But look at all this. And this is just a lot of chop. Really think about it. So chop, we pushed up a little bit, just consolidation, pushed up a little bit, all this consolidation. See, that's a lot of consolidation.
And let San Diego turn your mood upside
down. And then we ended up pushing up, pushed up a little bit, consolidated, pushed up, consolidated. I mean, we did push up here, but if we zoom out, I mean, we slowly made incremental points up, but just a lot of consolidation, really. So, and this is where we're at now. So we can clearly see we're in a downtrend. So this is the 5 minute. So 5 minutes obviously consolidated right now. So we can see price is trying to break out to the upside. So that could very well happen that we push to the upside. So of course we can catch some buys up here, but we have to also keep in mind the higher time frame. So 'cause right now, the higher time frame is bearish. So we just have to be very careful with the trades that we take, because a lot of them could be bearish. But before we get there, we could see a push up. So again, we just have to be watchful of that. So, but that's pretty much it for the breakdown on the US30. So for the most part, until we see a nice volume to the upside, the overall trend is still bearish. So we could see price continue to keep pushing down. So we just have to see how Monday and Tuesday kind of plan out with all this news, especially with Powell speaking tomorrow morning. So we'll see, because with Powell speak, sometimes it can push price all the way up and literally break past this previous weekly high. And then, of course, we're going to have a correction and price is going to continue to go up. So we just have to, again, just wait and see. So pretty much it, guys. I'm excited for this new week of trading, this new month that's coming about. We're going into April. And yeah, I'm excited to start this new 50K account. So, I mean, I'll show you guys even here. We have the new 50K account ready to go. So there you go. See, we have a new fresh 50K account ready to go with Take Profit Trader. And I'm excited to get started on it. We're going to take our time, be disciplined, not over risk. So we had some moments last week where we did some over risking, which that's kind of what happened on Friday, because we were so close to passing the challenge. At one point, I was $200 away, and I just couldn't just wait another day. I just had to continue to trade it. We ended up taking a $700 loss, I believe. It just kind of snowballed from there. We were down 1,600 at one point, and I got it back up and ended up just blowing it all together. So very unfortunate, but definitely a lesson learned. But that's not going to happen this week with this account. I can assure you. So we will be going live tomorrow morning. So my boy Gold Collective should be popping on with me as well. We're back at it. So if you want to head over to my Instagram, Nikki_Pips, you'll see I post a flyer on there. It just kind of shows that we're going live tomorrow morning, 6:20, 10 minutes before market open. And then we will trade live on my YouTube. So head over and check that out. Link will be in my bio, or link will be in the description. And then, yeah, I'm excited to get this new trading week going. Let's go.